Hello viewers, welcome back. In this session, we are going to discuss about external storage in Android. So we have seen end of external storage device or handheld external storage capacity chipsets we have seen in day-to-day life. So where it has been started with the floppy disk initially, thereafter that we got CD drives, then DVD drives, then pen drives, iPods. So like this till now we got almost the market it has available with the very high memory up to 2 terabyte also available for mobile support and all these basically. So we have seen end of external storage device or handheld external storage capacity chipsets we have seen in day-to-day life. So where it has been started with the floppy disk initially, thereafter that we got CD drives, then DVD drives, then pen drives, iPods. So like this till now we got almost the market it has available with the very high memory up to 2 terabyte also available for mobile support and all these basically. Now we will see how does it works, how to get the access to the external storage in our application, and how to create a virtual SD card and inserting the data into it and accessing that through the emulators. So we will use external storage in Android to store the large amount of public data like images, videos, and audio files, something like movie files. Whenever you want to share with anybody with immediate access, then in that case, we prefer external storage. So it is best for files which don't require any access restrictions, and the files to share with other applications, and the files allow the user to access with a computer. Means connecting your device to the computer and accessing it or copying it, or maybe copying into the external storage, copying it from or to. So in that case means if you do not have any access restrictions, means if it is not a private data, then we prefer this external storage for the large amount of data. So external storage is going to be become unavailable if the user mounts the external storage from the device. See, when we unmount the SD card from the mobiles, then automatically we cannot access the data, right? That's all. Now, how to get access the data from the external storage in our Android? So we are going to provide the permissions like write external storage permission when you are writing the data to the external storage, and read external storage permission when you are trying to read the data from the external storage. So to get the directory state or directory of that particular external storage, we use get external storage directory to get the directory of the external storage in our Android, and state of that whether it is mounted or unmount. For that we use get external storage state method. How to create this virtual SD card? So for that we have an application in the platform tools. So that is like ADB, Android debug.exe. We are going to run that from the platform tools of your Android SDK, and then open your command prompt, get the access till the tools folder, and then in these tools we have an application called MKSD card, means make SD card. So we are trying to make an SD card, and the syntax for this make SD card is like MKSD card space the size of the SD card what you are trying to create, and the location with the file name where you want to store. So here I have taken an example of 512 MB RAM, 512 MB storage, and in the D drive the name is ekida.img. The i.img is an extension for the SD cards, means images. It's going to be an image format. Now later on we can inject the files through a software called WinImage software, or else we have another format is also there through the Android device monitor is also possible. Two ways are there. Now we'll see how to create an SD card. Then we'll come back to how to insert it into that. Now go to, so the default location in our SDK in the Android, means in our system, is like just you type command R. If it is Apple, just command R. If it is Windows machine, Windows R. In the run, you type app data. In this app data, you'll see local folder. Inside this local, because by default, this app data folder is hidden in the system. That is why I'm trying to run it from the system. So in that Android SDK, so this is our SDK. First, I have to run my ADB, that is in the platform tools. Here it is ADB, run it, Android debug bridge. Just come back, access tools, copy this path and open your command prompt cmd. Inside this, you're trying to change the directory cd space and where to the tools. If you are Windows 8 machine, directly Control V may not work. Just you have to do like this. On the white bar or yellow bar, right click, just edit, paste. Click on enter. Now inside this, we are going to have a mksd card command. So you can see here mksd card application. Through this, I'm going to make an SD card now. That is mksd card space 512M. Capital M means MB, G stands for GB, K stands for KBs. So now I'm just going to take it as gbr.img and where the location it should be in the D drive. So d:/gbr.img. Now this is successfully created. Let's go back to D drive and check whether that is there or not. Yeah, it is there. So now I have created my virtual SD card. So to inject the data to this particular SD card, will use WinImage software. If you don't want to install and do follow all this, just we can use Android device monitor from the Android Studio. Now let us see how can we do that. After creating an SD card, you have to insert that particular SD card to it. How can we do that? Just go to your AVD manager, create a virtual SD card, AVD, and select a device. Click on OK. Take x86 image. Click on next. And in the advanced settings, usually we have the external storage memory is as a what you can say studio managed. But now I'm creating my external storage. Just click on this. That is there in the D drive. Just go to D drive. Where is it? Let me check. Just a second. Yeah, here ekda.img is there, but I didn't see gbr.img. Now let me check whether it is there or not. Yes, it is, but still it is not showing here for me. Yeah, I got it. Click on OK. So finish. Now I got ABD with this particular options. Now run your project and it's going to have your SDK inside it. Now you can run your application. So here it is getting ready now. Android is loading. So you'll see SD card symbol here on the status bar. Now there is no data inside this. When you're trying to access, nothing will be shown. It is an empty only. Now I'm going to add some images to it. Just click on home button. How we can set the data to it? Just go to device file manager. Inside it, select the emulator what you are trying to go with. So I have that Nexus yes. And inside this, you will see direct SD card option here. Just expand it. Click on the SD card, upload. So now upload some of the images as you are expecting. So I'm going to upload 2-3 images. I can go for elephant and birds. Click on OK. That successfully uploaded 2 files. Now I'll try to upload an audio file also, but I don't know whether I have supported MP3 files with me or not. Let me check in the downloads. Yeah, I have something. Let me see. But the file name must be very cautious, guys. Then it is like 03 and all. Let me try. We'll see. Yeah, this is successfully loaded. Now when you see here, we can have all this. Means you have inserted the data. After inserting the data, what you have to do, you have to mount it to your virtual device, means your device usually, right? Now when you try this, now you may not access any of the data here. So I'm just closing this. Okay, and you can relaunch. After closing it, what you have to do, you just go back to the Android virtual device manager. Now this size has been increased. You should not clear the data, you should not wipe as we do for every time. So don't do it, just click on launch. It is starting AVD, you can see here. It's something like when you're trying to insert the data into your SD card, you'll plug your mobile to the laptop. Once you plug out, then only you can access those data inside your mobile. Otherwise, you can see that in the laptop only. That's what is happening here. That's why I just closed it and I relaunched. So now it's taking a little more time because already parallelly it is running with some more emulator. But let us see whether it is going to load quick or not. If not, we will go with another one. Now let us see. Seems to be it has been launched, but it should show. Okay, I'll launch another one which is already working successfully. After that, you just go to gallery. In the gallery, it will show you the images you have already. So what are they? So I have some images like lion and all. I can access those images. So just like in your device, real device. This is how it would be. Now let me try one thing. Let me reshuffle to this. Yeah, it seems to be hang up. No problem. Just go with pixel. This is how you can access the data in your mobile after creating an SD card. In the real time, you don't use all this. You don't create virtual SD card from the command line and all. So what you will do is you simply insert your SD card, whatever you purchase, and it's going to be accessible. So how can you make it accessible? So just you should go to files application in your mobile, and inside that storage, you just simply run your virtual SD, sorry, external storage. That's all. So this is how we work with the external storage in Android. The main thing is like when you're trying to access the data from the internal external storage, you have to call so read external storage permission. When you're trying to insert the data to the external storage, we'll use write external storage permission in the manifest.xml file. How to implement this practically, we'll see that in the future examples. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's catch up in the next session.